Konnichiwa mina, this is Tsuker, and you're watching PokeCast. This is going to be my video that I was talking with you guys about, the Transmog auction house video. So I hope you guys are ready. This is going to be a fun one to kind of help you guys make a little bit of money off of Transmog Gear. That way you guys can know what's good and what's not. As you can see right here, I have my mage, and with her being an engineer, I was able to get the glasses. I really took the time to make sure I was able to make her red and made sure that everything was themed just right. Now this is something that's important, that if you are going in for Transmog, make sure that everything matches. That's something that's important. Durr. Now, so what can be super important is, what is good to sell, what's not. Let me give me 1 sec to turn off background sound, because there we go. Okay. If I was in any other city, I wouldn't mind. Now, yeah, as you can see, our bank's a little full. Just a little. Been doing a lot of engineering. Okay, well, I have a, So what are some important things to look for Transmog Gear? Well, the thing is, you gotta make sure they actually look good. Like, right here, I have some gloves that would match an orange set. They look good. Got some great chest pieces. Right there. There's a match right there that would go together quite nicely. And of course, other ones which are going to cost a lot of monies. And it just keeps on going to where you gotta make sure things that look good, like this, not good. That would be something that I would honestly put in for like 5 gold. Right here we got a shield. Probably about 500 gold. 200 to 500. Because this is where it gets difficult, because you have pieces like this glove right here. You can't really think about how important it really is. It's a 71 piece. It does have intellect. It does have critical strike, but is it worth a lot of money? No. This is something, because of the stats on it, I would only be selling for maybe 75 gold to 100 gold, just because at that level they can afford it. But when it comes to pieces like this, which are really good, 100 gold minimal to 200 is a fair price to asking for something that looks good. Of course, a piece like this, I'll go ahead and pull it out and find out how much it is in the auction house. Now then, of course, you have other things like this. Yeah. Just as like a little helpful hint for auction house using, kind of like what I was talking about in the last video, it's very important that if you are somebody who makes goods like necklaces, try and at least get a good base price, because if it costs you about 100 gold to make one of these, by George, put it in for 100 gold for you to at least make back the amount that you had to spend to make these to level up. And unfortunately, not very many people do that, so yeah, that's just my little tip on that. So, okay, let's see, not very good. Alright, those would actually sell prior for about 50. Not so good. And really, it also depends on, use your personal judgment, because, I can have really cool boots like this, amazing pants like this, but you gotta make sure that they're selling. So it can get hard to judge on what is and what isn't like that. Ugh. Horrible horrible, 5 gold. Because even the stats are horrible on it. Things like this, because I hate full, covering helmets. I wouldn't sell for very much for it. So that's kind of the thing. And like, there's a nice little plate. Blues are actually kind of hard to find. Okay, so I only have my one piece I'm going to show you. But when you go to the auction house, you want to really look into what's selling, what's not. And so this piece right here, nobody currently has it in. Okay, that's good. Now, because of what it is, number one, it's a great color, great texture, and it's sexy. So all of those combined, I'm starting to sound like Captain Planet right there. But with everything, in all honesty, 500 gold. That's what I'd put it under. Blow it up there for 48 hours. And of course, I forget to bring money with me. But anyway, I would put it in there for 500 gold just because it's one of those that would sell for that much for the person who really wants it. So that's why it would be, you really just gotta look at each of the pieces of your armor and decide on how much do you think they're willing to pay for it. And there are other pieces like this. I know some people would probably put this in there for about 1,500, 1,200, and if your server's like that, totally go for it. I know on my server, well, let's take a quick little look on some armor. Okay, let's say cloth. And let's just search right here. Okay, already I'm only cost a lot just because, well, people need it, but yeah. Okay, right here. This right here is actually selling for 1,200 gold. Look at that, 1,200. That is actually a really good piece right there, especially if you're trying to transmog it. And that's, I know automatically there's some people who are looking like, but it's only a 53 item. That's the key. I have a chest piece on my on my warlock. That's a blue piece, and to be honest, if I were to buy that piece, they go for about 1,500 gold. It took me about 2 runs in the dungeon that it dropped out of for me to be able to get it. Now let's look at some other good ones. But there's a nice white dress that actually looks good. It can go perfect for a priest transmog. Okay, that one's actually not too bad, and that one's for 500 gold. This one is going for 2,000 gold. Level 42. Really nice piece. So, just looking at different ones. Oh, there's another one for, oh, perfect. That would be a perfect transmog for sports. Beautiful. So, there's you get lucky ones like this. 5 gold. Somebody just doesn't know that, yeah, this is an easy one to make. Oh well. So that's just some of the little helpful tips I can really say. Look at what you have, and then try and, see what they're going for. As you can see, super low items are going for extreme amounts. If it looks good in your eyes, charge it. If it's rare, it's rare, make them pay for it. And that's basically just a little helping tutorial on how to make money with transmog, because as long as it looks awesome, somebody's going to pay you a lot of money for it. So definitely always look at what you have, because you never know when the item you find could make somebody else look awesome. So this has been T-Segura saying ciao and sayonara.